Welcome to the It's Always Saturday podcast, because when you're with the boys, it's always Saturday.
And this week we got a very special boy, Amy. And Amy's special because she's a woman. But like at a heart, just the boys hanging.
No, I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Out of
We'll
pocket.
address you as a male for the remainder of the podcast. So yeah, we got Amy.
I appreciate that.
Your main man Spencer. We got Ian do the intro, and Bobby. He's also here. He's probably gonna talk about some weeb shit soon enough. The usual.
This fucking Japanese wrestling. Bobby won't shut up
Honestly,
about it.
It's ridiculous. He just talks about his goddamn animes. So, guys,
they're really good. They're really good, guys. You gotta watch them. They're really good.
I love it because I just got a notification and it's time for the boys.
Exactly.
Nice.
It's time for the boys.
It's time for the
So-
boys.
I love that.
The Kool-Aid Man. What part of him is alive? Is it the juice or is it the jar?
It's the juice.
It's the juice.
But how does the jar move?
Because like the juice.
Because the juice is like
Magic.
eternal organs.
Okay, well if the rule is
Magic.
because magic, then what? This is a scientific discussion. Okay.
Hey,
No, it's
Guys.
the juice, man.
it is the juice because it's like his soul. Like he is the Kool-Aid.
Has juice
Yeah.
ever poured out? Has this been like in like memes? It has, but like, is it canon that the juice can be poured out?
Well, in
I've-
Family Guy.
Mhm.
So basically, one time there was a gag where the Kool-Aid Man tried to bust in into a courtroom and yell, "Oh yeah," when something really shocking happened, but he accidentally, I can't remember what happened, but he got shattered
Mhm.
for the and so the juice was just out on the sidewalk. But Stewie had asked if he could pour some juice into his mouth, and he was like, "Yeah, but not right now." So due to Family Guy lore, the juice can be poured out. Man's just
Okay.
gotta bend over like he's gonna take some fat cock.
So here's, gotcha. Excellent analogy, Bobby. Thank you so much. So here's my thought: is that I think that we're thinking too binary. I think juice and glass is a spectrum. I think that they're connected. I think
Bro.
that neither the
Yeah.
glass nor the juice
Nope.
is solely alive. I think that they act in the same way that blood and bone interact. I feel like they
God
Alright,
have to
damn
you're
be
it,
getting,
connected.
you're getting too serious about this though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be serious about it because we need to get an actual conclusion here. Like, this is for a
God damn
fucking
it,
thesis.
Spencer.
Listen,
It,
I
like,
hate you
straight up,
so
it's not
much.
facts.
good.
I hate you so much.
Good.
Holy
Tell me-
fuck.
good,
Man's
good.
was like, wait, is it the juice or the glass? And now he's like, I think it's both.
Yeah, because I
Shut
didn't
up,
give my
okay?
fucking
Shut the
answer
fuck
yet.
up.
I'm sorry that
You
you're all dumb as shit and you can only think one or two. Listen, the answer
No,
is three,
you're just trying to
motherfuckers.
sound way smarter than what you
Bro,
actually are.
Y'all,
No.
y'all don't
Tone
have
the
to
fuck
answer
down.
A or B. It's an open-ended question just because y'all aren't on my level and can't get
Nah.
to A or B.
Yo,
Bro,
no,
let me
listen.
break
you,
this down
No,
for
we're
you.
Bobby,
on
shut
your
up.
level.
no,
You're
no,
just trying
no,
to
no.
act way
Yo.
too smart. For
Then
this
why did
right
none of you
now.
say it? Why are none of you willing
Because-
to challenge
We
me?
did. Like, we literally did.
You gave an
Because-
answer and I'm disagreeing. I'm sorry that this is fascism now? What? Is this fucking communism? Is this Trump's America? What the fuck have we created? Bobby, you have your hand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna break this down and prove why you're dumb as shit and
Good.
wrong.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
That's what I need. This is how a
Bobby!
discussion happens.
so basically, what would be the point of humans
Mhm.
if we didn't have our flesh? What if we were just a skeleton and some organs and veins?
Mhm.
That would not be ideal. And also the other way around, if we were just skin without our skeleton and our organs, we'd be kind of floppy, not gonna lie. We'd
Yeah.
be like Jello.
Yeah, we'd be a
and
little
that'd
floppy. I
tight,
can,
to
you know,
be honest.
I concur.
The Kool-Aid Man is the same way.
Which is
The-
what I just
jug.
said, but okay.
Shut up. You're going on.
Okay.
My
God.
point was that they're both alive in the sense that one is the tissue of the other.
Well, you were talking about one isn't the other, and you said the way skin and blood and bone, and you got me mad confused.
Janu says
my
Ian is
brain-
very done. Ian, like, you toke up or you just living?
I was just like, I
appreciate
Well,
Amy just
like-
left. Oh, she's still
No,
there.
I'm just like, I'm unimpressed. Like, that's all I got.
Which is
I
fine.
was just-
Y'all could argue back. I'm just saying. I just gave
No.
my point, and y'all start getting mad at me.
Okay, I have no
Yeah.
argument because what you said is dumb. Like,
Then say why, motherfucker. It's not that hard. This is how a discussion works. Or say something different we can talk about. My God.
Okay, Spencer,
I'm just
you're
gonna eat
wrong,
soup.
Mm-hmm.
and you're wrong because
Because I'm ugly and gay.
yeah,
Yes,
I hate
Well,
sir.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
man,
okay.
like,
See, now we've
god
talked it
damn it.
out. Now we're good.
Just he was like, I think it's both. Shut up. Shut
Exactly.
up. I didn't ask you if you was both. You asked me if it was one or the other.
Yeah.
And then you were like, it's the third one.
Yeah, because fuck you.
No.
There's always
Stop
other
it.
options.
I don't like it.
On any exam, you write in, I don't give a fuck what the answers are. Multiple choice, fuck it. Everything is short answer. Always write whatever you want in, and you're always right. Always works. Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that you just write down random shit in multiple choice exams and
Yeah.
they're like, yeah,
Constantly.
okay.
Never not. They award my bravery. I go in a hall of fame, and that's just my life.
Shut up.
mean,
Does anybody have anything else to talk about?
I'm sorry that I'm eating soup right now.
You're
I
not, but
feel
that's
bad.
fine.
No, I feel bad because, like, it's on Twitch. so,
Why
like-
why are you sad that you're eating soup on Twitch?
because I wasn't allowed to during my training course.
But why specifically? Gossip about pigeons. That's some good shit. Why are everybody's stances on pigeons?
Pigeons?
Government drones.
Who, like, it's,
Okay.
pigeons are there, okay?
Nice.
They're just
Good one.
there. There's nothing to them. They're just there. I think that
Are
we
you the
need
kind
to
of
talk.
Do you leave the pigeons or do you chase after them? You seem like a chaser.
No, I just leave the pigeons. Because, like, if I catch a pigeon, what am I supposed to do with it? It's like,
Eat it on the
throw it
spot.
at a-
Why?
Just fucking bite into it.
now
They're
that I
actually
think about it,
pre-cooked.
I could, I could just, like, grab it and then, like, throw it at a child. And then...
Throw it at Evan.
Living.
Watch, you guys are gonna drop names on this podcast, and they're gonna come across it, and y'all get fired.
I hope so. Jane in chat has suggested that pigeons are unworthy to carry letters for people because she thinks they would read them.
What?
Excuse
Jane-
me.
All right,
This
I
is
love
why I
Jane,
don't wanna
but,
hang
like,
out with
shut
you
the
anymore.
fuck up.
Nice.
So basically, Ian and I said the same thing. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Pigeons feel really good when you just like.
Let's just leave that. Let's just leave that sentence
Wait.
there. Quote Bobby, pigeons feel really good. Ian, what was the thing you wanted to talk about before?
Okay, so Texas, they set up drive-through strip clubs, right?
I had not heard about that.
Me?
Okay. Anyways, in Texas, there's drive-through strip clubs, and you like pull up and you get 2 songs with the stripper. And I was just thinking about it, like you just pull up to this drive-through strip club just cooked. You pull it up and you're just cooked, and the stripper's like, "What can I get for you, big boy?" And you're out here like, "Yo, can I get a double cheeseburger with some bacon and fries, dog?"
I was like, bro, I need an oil change and a hamburger. Which one can you provide?
I imagine some shit like that would actually happen a decent amount.
I hope
Probably.
it does.
I imagine that's kind of actually a regular occurrence. I
There's
would
people-
know because
Just like a little like church grandma being like, ooh, a new drive-in. They got hot chicks. I'm down for some chicken wings.
Else, like when I went. Okay, so Noah was driving, and we went through the McDonald's drive-through, and Noah was like, "Yo, like, what do you want?" And cooked as usual.
Mhm.
I was just like, "Can I get a?" And it took us like a solid 5 minutes to get that order through.
Nice.
I had a similar experience on Friday night, but the only reason was, for some reason, me ordering it all I said one word, and everyone else in the car busted up laughing. And so I sweared at the McDonald's employee, not on purpose. I was just trying to order some burgers, and then I stalled for a second in my brain. I was like, "Fuck!" And then I said it out loud, and then I went, "Shit, bro, sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you."
Yeah.
And then,
Yo, I was at
everyone else
Walmart earlier, and I was getting some milk, and like, cause COVID, I did like the self checkout, zoom through, and like the dude had to like wipe it off after, and he accidentally like knocked a scanner off, and he's like, "Fucking classic." And I was like, "Bro, are you good?" Like, Matt's is not doing well in the Rona times. Like, that like I feel like he knocks that shit off 2 more times, and whoever is there is just dead. Like, that man is on the brink of something.
Me and Noah went like on a walk, and we were like walking through Walmart, and we were there to get ice cream because originally we were gonna go to Dairy Queen, but then I was like, you can get so much more ice cream for so much cheaper at Walmart. Anyways, Noah
drunk
let
deals
me
with Ian.
Tycoon moves.
Noah let me like lead the way, and we ended up in like a Mr. Lube, like the one that's attached to the Walmart. And I was like, how did we get here? Like, why are we? Because
Man's just looking through used tires, being like, "This is an ice cream. Where do I go?"
And then we learned a valuable lesson that night because I texted Noah and I was like, "You want to go for a walk?" And he was like, "Where to?" And I was like, "Dumb fucking question, you absolute troglodyte." Okay?
Troglodyte,
It doesn't
nice.
matter. It doesn't matter where we're going. It's about the journey. And I taught a homie a valuable lesson that night. That you know what? It does matter where you're going, but it does also matter how you get there. It's about the journey, boys.
It's about
the
whether or
journey.
not it has ice cream at the end. And that's the key thing. And sometimes
Exactly.
you're in the ice cream section of Walmart, sometimes you're in a Mr. Lube's. And that's just how she goes. That's just how she goes.
It's just how it is. And then when we walked back, like these are like streets that I know like very well, but I got
We know
lost.
these streets.
Feels like I got lost. All the streets started to look the same. And me and Noah were talking. We were like, because I had like garbage from the ice cream, and I was like, yo, like we'll pull up on somebody's black cart and just like throw it in there. And so we were like, we didn't see any out front, and so I was like, maybe I'll just like have to like go into this person's like backyard and like throw my garbage away. And then Noah was like, yo, like I also like kind of have to piss. And so it just was like we just came up with a scenario where like you wake up in the middle of the night and there's just a man absolutely cooked throwing away his garbage in the correct bin, and then his friend is just out in the front of your house just pissing.
Nice.
Like a racehorse, honestly.
So that was a very good story. I was a fan of the contrasts, but we just received a message in chat that I need to choose whether or not we allow or deny to be in the chat. Because
Wait,
What?
So here's what happened. A thing called automod popped up. This has never happened before. Oh, he's figured out a way around. Shit. So somebody named Some Jew Prince keeps trying to type in death to Israel. But it went twice, but he figured out that if he just puts it like together weird and he doesn't like put a space between, if he repeats the message and doesn't put a space between Israel and death, he can get it through. So like,
I mean, I call that determination. Like,
yeah.
frankly, like I'm hitting allow. Like, it's just. Oh no! I've added a permitted term: death to Israel. Oh no! There's now a specific thing saved in our page that says you are allowed to say death to Israel in this chat.
I mean, like, I say fired up. Like, fucking
Oh,
give a
okay.
shit, man.
He also has said Hitler did nothing wrong. That was not flagged, which means Twitch is okay with it.
Oh
Oh,
my
Yo,
god.
that message we're
Alright,
gonna
but,
hit
like,
deny
did
on.
he, though?
Is this just Caleb? Like, for real? Is this just Caleb in the chat? Because I feel like it is.
Man's is really just showing up to test the boundaries. And you know what, some Jew Prince? I'm here for it. Like, shoot us a follow. I'm down to test the limits of Twitch. Let's see what happens. I'm very curious. That is wild that they were fine with Hitler, but you can't say death to Israel. Wow.
Interesting.
Amy, how's the soup?
Looking great.
Yeah, very. Because I think we should as well, like, add the context. Like, it's not like, you see how, like, it's really orange? Like, it's not like tomato soup. She just put, like, a lot of hot sauce in it. Like,
Oh,
probably, like, damn near, like, half a liter of hot sauce was in that bitch.
that's kind of disgusting, though.
And
That's too
she
much.
just goes to town.
Why do you want your soup to be hot?
But it's also cold.
I like
She's eating
it.
cold, spicy liquid.
Bro,
Bobby just took a
Spicy
hit.
soup.
like that.
Spicy soup. I love that shit.
That's the only thing that Amy had to add to that. It's just
Amy, why are you
Spicy
doing
soup.
this? This is weird. Spicy soup.
Spicy soup. That's the only reason I fucking need. Fucking amazing.
Fucking A right. You know what? America, right?
Hey.
You know? America.
I'm sorry I'm swearing so much, but like the
This is-
passion that
the
I
fact
have
that you're-
about this
the
soup.
passion
I have
about spicy soup
I have
is
a
just
fun
off
swear
the
story.
charts.
So we've talked about this before. Both Amy, Ian, and myself work at a company called the Robin Hood Association. Great company. If you ever have like money to donate for a good cause, send it their way. Great folks. But I was working with a kid today, and he was with another staff playing soccer. And this kid is like super helpful. He always wears a cowboy hat. He's super friendly to everybody. He's a G. He's always like calming down other clients if they're getting upset. It's a good time. And like he had like one of the staff, like he was just kind of standing there. The other staff like passed a soccer ball to him. Like for reference, when this kid said goodbye to me today, he said, "Adios, cowboy partner. See you next time. Yeehaw." That was how he closed talking.
Ian's
to me.
like, I already know who the fuck.
Exactly, you know him. Which is why this story is so wild. Because again, this kid, super chill, very friendly, very polite. Was very politely like passed a soccer ball and he blocked it. He got it with his foot and just goes, "Fuck yeah!" And it was
Nice.
wild.
Nice.
Because he didn't mean to at all. He went so right after doing that. He just had a genuine... Amy, did soup come out of your nose? Oh no. Oh no, Amy.
Oh my god.
And she's heard this story
Look
before.
at Ian. Ian's got
Ian's so grossed up. The water in the back.
Absolute disgusting. Just like he was done with this shit.
But yeah,
He was like, nah.
like this great kid. I've never heard
God.
him swear once in my
I'm
life.
sorry.
Yeah, what's up, Ian? What's up? You frozen. Alright, I'm just gonna keep talking. This kid has not sworn once in my life, and the first thing I hear this kid say is just belt out a hearty fuck yeah for stopping a soccer ball and immediately being ashamed of having done it. It was so funny. All like
Yes, sir.
we usually try not to laugh when that happens, like as a rule with kids. But like in that instant we're like, fine. Ian's back. Yay, everybody let's say hi, Ian.
I am back. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just had to leave for a second. You know, guys, so the other day, after we got ice cream,
I love that you just like, because it's again where we've talked about there's a lot of weird dynamics about you, and I think we've decided you are just a church grandma, because it's like you're super macho, you got some good opinions, you're really into sports, but it's like you really love gossip and you're pretty squeamish, and it's so funny.
Anyways, so the other day, after I got the ice cream, I was like, yo, I need a drink. So good old 7-Eleven right by my house. I got myself some Mountain Dew because I was like, I used to drink this all the time when I was a kid. It was banging. And you know what? It's not.
Oh,
It's really not.
bold.
It's not. I was
Bold.
like, it's not. I drank it and it was just not, it wasn't that great. I was like, this kind of sucks though. Like,
I'll be
what's
real.
I don't know what happened. Like,
That I think that happens. Like I remember when I was like fat when I was younger, and then like stopped drinking pop and lost a lot of weight. If you don't like drink pop for a few months and then have pop, it's not very good.
no, it's not. Like pop, I don't know why I grabbed pop as I don't know, but like it's not good. Like it's just like spicy liquid. Like I don't know, man. It's
You
not
just can't
I'm
handle
not
how
about
spicy Mountain
it.
Dew is. I want that to be a T-shirt. Ian, Mountain Dew is too spicy.
My Mountain Dew is too
Bobby looks
spicy.
very offended. Let's let him rip.
No, the only thing I just realized that this conversation made me realize.
How
Shit,
what?
You cut
how
out there.
fat
What was
I
that?
am. I
How
said
fat?
this conversation made me realize how.
You're
Uh,
not, Bobby, you're living. You're thriving.
He's-
You're
he's
eating
got
good.
girth.
You're living.
Well, no, because like Ian was like, "Oh yeah, I drank." I was a kid, and I'm like, I just had a bottle today. Shit.
I was chugging like, well, it's not like drinking Mountain Dew is a little kid thing. It's just like, yeah, like, bro, if I was little, I was crushing Mountain Dew. I was crushing Doritos. Like, I remember one day I was at my friend's house for a weekend, and I was like, bro, I don't know what we're having for lunch, but I got $10 on me, and I'm going to go to the 7-Eleven. I'm going to buy 2 Mr. Big Bars, and that's going to be my lunch. And I crushed it.
You see,
Nice.
I've graduated into going to 7-Eleven buying hot food.
Wow. That is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bobby, round of applause. Everybody in chat, can we get a few claps for Bobby in chat? Some claps for Bobby in chat.
7-Eleven taquitos actually kind of slap though.
Can't say I've ever had them. I don't. I've seen
Yeah,
too
neither.
many like memes or like bits in kids shows where it's like they're covered in boogers, earwax, and dandruff. I don't want to touch those.
They are, but they're
Nice.
still good.
Do they charge extra
like-
for that?
Yeah, bro. Like extra seasoning. They got like little like
Extra
shaker-
seasoning. I just imagine
They got-
somebody like shaving their fucking foot, being like, "Ooh, getting the seasoning ready for these
Yeah.
taquitos today."
I just
Bro.
imagine like you ask for extra seasoning on your taquitos at 7-Eleven
And they just spit on
and
it.
a child just pops up from like behind the counter and like hacks a loogie on your taquito and then just goes back down under the counter.
But, like,
No. He hacks a loogie into it, like in with the filling.
Wow,
Oh.
that's some gourmet shit.
Uh,
In my mind, it's like a little stereotypical like 1975 kid that has like a backwards hat on and like a shitty too big T-shirt that he got from his older brother, and he's like,
Damn,
"What
they
you want? You
were
want me to
in
spit again?
1970.
Fine, two, whatever." And he goes back on it. He's like a really bratty little kid.
Damn, they wore backwards hats and baggy T-shirts in 1975.
Yeah, back then it's because you were poor. Now it's because you're cool.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
guys, I think chat needs to witness the transformation because I'm sure as of anyone who's seen the podcast like live or on YouTube before, I have like kind of like a fuckboy aesthetic, but just watch it complete itself as if I turn my hat around.
Oh, are we ready? Are you ready? Holy shit, it's happening.
Like it's there and like
It's so much.
it's so much.
And you
like,
know
it's
what?
so bad.
My favorite part in my head was as soon as you put your headphones around your neck, I was like, he's gonna hit the fucking brim of his hat when he's putting that back on. I know he's gonna. And you did. And I was so proud of myself. But it's so fucked because like the hockey kids do a thing called floating. Have you heard of this? Bobby, you're on
like
the football
with
team.
like with their hats,
Mhm.
like they're floated like this.
Like where they wear it like just higher. Oh, I hate it. Put your hat on your head. It's like it's so goofy.
No. What I'm laughing about is because he floated it and you went, but as soon as you started making the noise, it cut out. So it was just like a millisecond.
It was-
of you going like,
It was a launch. I sent something.
bro.
Amy, are you fucking good?
No.
No. Are you gonna be able to recover?
It's okay.
The amount
Fuckboy
of
Ian
hot
is here.
sauce that went through my fucking nose, insane. That did not feel nice.
God.
It's okay.
Funny.
Fuckboy Ian is here.
Exactly. Our savior. The hat is
Yeah.
backwards. We are ready.
We
Man,
are.
that shit
Yeah.
fucking burns. Like,
Jane in chat says he already has a large forehead and it's worse now.
I mean, you're
we
not
didn't think
wrong.
it could get worse, but like it did.
My favorite
It
thing is
did.
that Jane doesn't bully anyone except for Ian, and it's because she means it when it's towards Ian.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
Because it makes sense. See, Amy, you told me that you were gonna come with some heat for the podcast, and so far I've heard zero heat.
So
Okay,
far, you've just
there-
sat
Yo,
here, ate
there's a
soup.
time and place.
You
the
snorted
only
more
heat
soup than
went
you've
up your
spoken.
nose. Like that was the only
Ooh,
heat. It went up
ooh,
your fucking
Okay.
nose.
Like,
Ooh.
I have roast ready, but like again, there's a time and place. Like,
She's all about
No.
the organic. She was on the improv team, just so you know, Ian. She's
Oh,
pretty
you
cool.
were on the. Were you on the Sal improv team?
Sal never had an improv team.
so I'll never have a protein.
Oh,
I remember
which
because I
improv
knew
team
someone
were
who
you
tried
on?
to start one, and they asked me to be on it, and I was like, "That's a bad plan, dog. No one's gonna like that."
Yeah.
Yo, if I'm being honest, I probably would have crushed it on an improv team.
You would have. You would have done good, Bobby.
Yeah.
Ian would have done shit though,
Oh,
Well, his
because he's
forehead's
just
too
not
big.
funny.
the
Let's just let
disrespect. I mean,
let's just let
No,
that
you
wait,
marinate.
never-
No.
Not even a joke.
It's-
Just you're
it's
just not funny.
disrespect
Ian.
if it's honesty.
Let's.
There's a fine
Uh,
line between disrespect and honestly, and like,
I mean, you would never catch me on an improv team. So
yeah, because you're not
I
funny.
mean, you're right.
Ian, did you get every single ounce of like acting out of your system that night at camp a couple years ago when we were in charge of the campfire and we made a skit about like dinosaurs dying or something? It was like
What?
I remember a couple of years ago
Same difference.
at camp, there was one night where it was like all the senior boys were in charge of the campfire. And basically, we came up with a skit where it was basically someone walking into a room, screaming, dying, falling on the floor, and then medics would run in.
Oh,
Yeah. And
okay, I know what you're talking about. And Bobby, you're doing a god awful job of describing it. Okay,
He's
Well,
such a
just give me a
supportive friend,
second.
Ian. He has to get out of fuckboy mode before he can tell
Yeah,
the story.
okay. Okay, so the skit is that everyone plays a part. So people play, there's a mom, there's a son. The mom is making cookies. Two people play the doors, and then two people play an ambulance and a doctor. And so the mom, the son, like walks in through the doors, like, "Hi, mom. Like, how was your, like, da 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 da?" And this
Bro, I'm
mom's like,
so
"I'm
entranced in
making
this story.
cookies." I was like, "I'm making cookies. Do you want one?" And she's like, "Oh, here you go." And then turns out that the son is like allergic to whatever's in the cookies. And then the son dies. And then she calls,
Nice.
like, there's also a person that's the phone, and she's like, calls the doctor, and the doctor like rides in on the other person. And then they like basically just end up, like, long story short, the son gets pronounced dead, and the mom's like, "No." And then the director, so I guess I probably would have been the director, comes in and was like, cut, 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 cut. And then was like, we need something different. We need to try it like dinosaur style. So then they all do it as dinosaurs.
Oh, it's one of
Um,
those.
Yeah. And then at the end, it's like,
so it's like it's basically Mafia, but a fucked up version.
Is
no,
Mafia an
'cause
improv
Mafia's a
game?
game. Mafia is a game, and this is a skit.
But like,
Amy,
not
what did you?
funny.
Amy just said
Just me.
something that I'm pretty sure was wrong, and then just called you not funny, and that was all that was. My God.
That's like
What
one of the
To
content?
be
things
honest,
that
I
I'm-
just wasn't paying attention because Ian was talking. So
Okay. Is that what you do at work too? Is that why you're such a shit staff?
Oh, for reference,
Yeah.
Ian is Amy's boss. For anybody at home that may not know, Ian is technically Amy's boss at work.
Uh,
okay, I'm
I-
sorry, but yesterday you said I was good at crafts, so
I did
I'm not
say
that
that.
shit. That's all you
um,
said. I'm just good at crafts.
you're good at crafts. I said other things too.
Okay.
And what else was I gonna say? That's one of the things that I miss about working at camp is like leading campfires, because that was like my shit, dog. It's like you just like repeat after me songs, skits, and you just get like so into it. It's so
Okay,
sick.
no, I feel that. Like, this is the one thing I'm gonna agree with you on is campfire songs.
Campfire songs
So
slap.
fucking good. Like, ooh, ooh,
So good.
Bro,
I've
I
been.
so
went.
fucking
Oh,
fire.
Bobby, what you got to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I went to camp for a few years, but I was never a counselor or anything. But like everyone my age was a counselor for the last year, so I was just kind of like, damn. I technically have to answer to these people, and like if they tell me to do something, I technically got at the same time. It's like, bro, shut up. Nah.
Like, I get you're in charge, but also like, fuck off.
Yeah. I remember, okay, so the first year that I didn't like go to camp and I just worked there, Bobby like showed up to camp and he came up to me on the first day and was like, "So I heard you're a sellout." And I was like, and so I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he's like, "You know what we do to sellouts?" And I was like, "No, what do we do?" And he said, "Wish them good luck." And then he shook my hand.
Oh my god, bro, I remember that. Holy shit. And I think that was before me and you were like actually like friends. We just kind of like knew each other. Kinda like,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, excuse me.
Bobby making plays. That's so fucking funny. That's
It
fire.
was so funny.
Bro, do you remember?
Um,
Do you remember the staff versus seniors basketball game?
I do. I didn't get to
Bro.
participate, but I do.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, so basically there was a staff versus seniors. Seniors, as in like the oldest group of kids that attended the camp.
You
And
said
they,
Ian's a senior past his prime, but I get that he was a staff in this circumstance.
No, he didn't even participate. Shit,
Well,
man.
I
I
guess he
didn't
was
get
too
to.
old.
No, I wasn't allowed. They wouldn't let me because
That doesn't
okay, so
surprise
how it
me at
works.
all.
Okay, how it works is there's like two. So there's the kids that come and the seniors made a team, and then there's also the staff that work there like the whole summer. But then there's a group of volunteers that show up every like every camp. There's a group of volunteers that shows up, and for this particular camp, it's like with the exception of like the maintenance work, the volunteers do like everything, and they're called faculty. And so this group of faculty, it was like faculty versus the kids, and so the staff, which is what I was, didn't get to participate. And honestly, if I hadn't been a staff, I think they probably would have let the staff participate, just because I'm so competitive that like I would have just
Okay, we get it. You think you're top shit, so
Yeah.
like you're
no,
here right now. Fucking bring it down. Thank you.
I don't think I'm top shit. I just think that they didn't let me
Debatable.
play because I was too competitive. I'm not that good at basketball.
I
Like
think
it's one
you
of the
just
sports that
would
I'm
have.
bad at.
I think
Bro,
you
I
would have
remember-
murdered somebody regardless. You'd just be like, I'm on the court. I'm going for ankles.
Yo,
No,
it's
like
okay.
it doesn't matter if like you're good at any sport. Like you'll instantly become good at a sport just to fuck people up.
Maybe.
Bro,
That's
I
Amy's
remember
method. She's just very angry and hates everyone because she's angsty like that.
remember-
Oh,
I
also,
remember like
Okay.
I hate to interrupt, but in honor of Amy, I did name this stream Only Angsty Boys Can Watch. Because I feel like
Nice.
that's just very suitable for her.
Nice.
Oh
Now
no, she
she's
got
gone.
soup up her nose again, so she had to leave.
Oh no.
Dang.
Anyways, Bobby, what were you saying about
So,
the
I was gonna say like I
Hold
remember-
on. I'm
Who?
getting
Oh.
a phone call.
Let's
Hello?
put it on speaker.
Speaker.
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was my mom.
Well, your mom have to say, just shut the fuck up more
Oh.
often.
No, she just has to move my car for some reason.
Is this the 4th week in a row that your mother has interacted with the podcast in some way?
It is.
I
It
think we need
is.
to get her on.
We get Ian's
Bro.
mom on the
I
podcast.
think, bro, we should have it where like you, me, and our moms are on the podcast. It would go really badly,
Nice.
but I'd really like it.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about?
The basketball game. And so I remember like before the game, everyone on like the seniors team was like, we're gonna lose, because the forfeit was whoever lost had to jump in the lake, and that shit was nasty. I remember I was
Oh
really
yeah, I
nervous.
remember that.
I remember I was really nervous there was gonna be snakes in the lake for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh,
Fair,
But-
fair. Fuck snakes. They're everywhere. You never know.
But when I jumped in the lake, and then I tried to give Ian a hug, and he seemed genuinely annoyed with when I tried to give him a hug. He was like, "Hey, back up, bro, back up. Just
that
stop this
lake
right now."
is disgusting.
Bro,
That
it
lake
was-
is so disgusting.
Bro, it was
Like
nasty.
honestly, I feel like the only solution is just to dump chlorine into it because it's so nasty.
It's just full of nose piss.
But then I did jump in the lake, and I did get pink eye and an ear infection. So I think I
Nice.
from the lake.
Ah.
So yeah,
Speak of pink eye and ear infection, and Amy will arrive. How's it going, champ?
Why are you sad?
Because I'm angsty. So
it don't
I gotta
matter
be-
why you're sad.
Oh, he's committed to the role of angst. She can't just happily rejoin. She just be like, I mean, I guess I'm back, but like, you guys
But,
still have to
like-
be nicer to me about it because you're being really rude, frankly. She wants to find the manager of the podcast. That's the real concern here.
True. No, like I am the character. Like it's
Yeah.
fine. I get it.
The unfortunate thing is that we are the, and then we say
Spencer-
we are the manager. Ian, what's up? Are you gonna tell
Yeah.
me that I need to not talk to Amy anymore?
No, I was gonna tell you that I was gonna ask what's going on with your hair.
My hair, like
Oh,
on
like-
my head, like this hair.
Yeah.
No, your pubes.
Yeah,
My pubes are well trimmed. My hair on my head is not.
Good shit.
yeah, you got e-boy hair.
That's been a thing for like a year now. I've just
I
found.
know.
Well, it's been born out of convenience. I like having longer hair. I don't like having hair on the sides of my head, and I don't really care where my hair parts in the morning. So, it's just kind of coalesced into this, but like, it's just how she goes.
Guys, did Noah part the Red Sea?
Noah?
No,
Didn't he
Noah
build a
McKinnon?
boat?
Noah did build a boat, and I definitely got the name wrong. And I feel like Noah didn't part the Red Sea,
was
but
Moses,
somebody
wasn't
parted
it?
the Red
Moses.
Sea.
It was
You
Moses who
fake
parted the Red Sea.
Christian. Bro,
I know,
do I
I'm
need to get the
Did
brick
you even
Bible?
read the fucking Bible?
Did you
Hey,
even read the
uh,
brick Bible,
is
Ian?
what- Nah, it's all good. This is the type of stuff that goes on when church has been shut down since March. Leave us alone.
Exactly. We don't know who anyone is anymore.
Guys, is there a God? I don't know. I feel like people who have like Bible verses in their Instagram bios, they just need to be like in and like go one round with Habib Nurmagomedov, and then tell me that there's a God. Okay.
What I don't know. What are you implying here? Because I don't follow at all. Bobby has his hand up. What is up, Bobby?
I just need to say how absolutely floored I am to hear Ian ask whether there's a God, because the entire base of our friendship is that he is Ian from church. Oh my god, bro!
Is this something that like I don't know if this is a meme or not, but are you genuinely like? Is this something you're thinking about right now?
Oh no, like I do, like I think that there is a God. There's just like a lot of stuff that like from Christianity that I don't vibe with, you know what I'm saying?
For example, you think that Khabib could take Jesus in a fight, so you're like, do I actually believe in this guy? Should I pray
Look,
to somebody that wouldn't beat
Or-
Khabib?
Or the
Look.
fact that you shouldn't smoke weed, and he does.
Hey,
Ian has never smoked weed once in his life.
never.
Never.
That's the devil's
Never.
lettuce.
He
Amy.
has
Okay,
That's
sorry,
the
I-
devil's
No, I
Engaged in
apologize.
legal cannabis on a rare occasion. He's never smoked weed in his life.
Never.
No,
Never.
Mm.
Never.
It's Ian from Church. Ian from Church
Not
doesn't do
once.
that.
Look, all I'm saying, if Habib beats Justin Gaethje and then he beats George St. Pierre, I don't think Jesus can take Habib. I'm just say it, dog. I'm just say it.
If you could turn water into wine, can he turn people into grapes?
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Then let's talk this out. If he can alter the properties of water, if people are mostly water, if he can fuck that up, can he make like person jerky in an instant?
No, I just want to
Okay,
say,
but like, is a person 100% water?
No, like 70.
Exactly. So therefore, can he just turn a person?
What percent of water is a grape? Bobby, answer this for me. What percent of water is grape? What percent of grape is water, I suppose?
60. But what I was gonna say was, like, if he like sees everyone, he's all seeing, he's all knowing. Why don't we just ask him to respond in chat?
If God is real, why don't you just respond in chat, shoot us a follow, and donate like money?
Yeah, where are you
Watch
at,
him just get some-
motherfucker?
We just get someone in chat that's verified as Jesus, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I don't know."
God be like, I don't know, chief.
Bro, I never thought about that myself. To be honest,
So grapes are 80% water, which means they're only a little bit more watery than a person, which means
20% off.
You were close. So like, if a grape can be a raisin, I think a person can be a raisin.
Yes.
What?
Good.
Well, yeah, if you just don't drink water for a hot minute.
I mean, and they also did do surgery on a grape, and they do people, so...
There's a lot of overlap here. Are people grapes?
I mean...
This is a discussion now. Is the Kool-Aid Man the realized form of grape?
Where did you come back with Kool-Aid Man? You just said, are people grapes, and then you said, is the Kool-Aid Man grapes?
Well, I'm saying, is there a gradient? There are humans, there are Kool-Aid Man, there are grapes. What is the gradient?
Stop. He's not a person. He's Kool-Aid, and people aren't persons. They're grapes. Oh my
Are grapes the missing link? I'm just saying, we need to... I'm just curious. Is Kool-Aid...
Bro.
Does Kool-Aid Man come from man or come from Kool-Aid?
Bro, if grapes
I'm
are
just
so
not satisfied with the answers we had earlier, frankly.
Bro, if grapes are so good, why do toddlers choke on them?
Because they can't handle
That's
the
a good
greatness.
question.
Can't handle the greatness.
Oh, you gotta be seasoned?
I think that there's something that needs to be addressed in the Christian and / religious community.
Mm-hmm.
And one, everyone gets married super young,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't about it. Is because I'm pretty sure the younger that you get married, the higher chance there is of a divorce. And
Great conversation starter.
This is what I've heard. This is
Also-
Ian's game at bars. He just walks up and says, "Hey, we're both young. Our divorce rate we're pretty fucking high, huh?" Anyway, my name's Ian.
Well, and also this one thing that really bugs me is like not living with your significant other before you're married, because I think it's the dumbest decision ever. Well, not the dumbest decision ever.
I
I think it's
agree.
a dumb decision.
I think. Well, no. As
No,
far
I
as dumb
agree.
decisions
Like,
go,
okay, like the girl at work, like who is engaged and like she's not living with him until they get married. Like she
Yeah.
told me about that. I was like,
That's so funny
What?
because I was talking shit in front of her about this.
like it makes no fucking sense to me. Like that sounds so fucking stupid. Because like yeah, you can like somebody, but like
like if you have no one like
you don't
I
know
don't
how they live.
Yeah, like I don't get how you can marry somebody without like sex before marriage. Like there's an argument for that. I'll say I don't agree with it, but there's an argument for it. Not living together is just a bad decision because what if they're gonna be shitty about paying rent? What if they don't follow up with chores? You don't know what they're like as a roommate even. Like I'd say you have to figure out how they're as a roommate before you even consider marrying them as a person.
I
So
don't
that
know.
is
I
fact.
think it's like
wild.
it's like what my mom says: don't knock until you try it. You know, like just
Bro.
send it, man.
Bro, long distance marriage.
Bro, my wife a pen pal.
That's how I feel
Yeah.
about that.
Long distance marriage. You know what? I think that's what we have to. I think that's what we have to make a pledge for here at the It's Always Saturday
pledge?
podcast.
We
Is
pledge to
that we
only
will
have long distance marriages?
exactly. We're only gonna have long distance marriages because women only lead to sin. Okay, boys.
True.
Women
Yeah.
Fact.
Oh yeah, we
Sin.
suck.
Hey, I thought
Yes.
you were a dude.
As
This whole time,
We
Bob's
were
like,
only
you're not the only one.
we were only referring to you as a
What?
male for the rest of this podcast. So don't get on with this we shit.
yeah. We can talk
But
about women
women.
as objects, not as humans. You can't pretend to be
Yes,
one of them.
sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
We are objects, like let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Property.
We have no value, obviously.
Yo, homie.
The amount of times where like I just get frustrated and say, God, I wish women couldn't vote. And Amy just goes, ain't that the truth?
Remember that time that we had those people in chat like asking if we were like
Meninists?
they asked if we were like meninists?
Yeah, because we are.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are.
Like even when like there's women, they're men. That's our rule.
Yeah,
The only
like-
reason why you have me like in this call or like the podcast is because like you don't want to seem as Mennonite.
Not Mennonites, Amy.
No, I said it wrong.
God. Imagine being a
God,
fucking
bro.
Mennonite. Holy shit.
As
I
soon as
wouldn't
it
recover
sounds
from
like,
that.
"Ooh."
Bro, that sounds like some type of vitamin.
Bro, I take my Mennonites twice before bed. This is how it is.
Sir.
What's the other one that are like in like our part of Alberta? They start with like an H. Not Hebrew.
Heathens?
Not heathens.
Heathens?
Like herb something. Ha. Hoop.
Herb Dean.
Or-
Ian
no.
got it. It's Herb Dean. Herb Dean is in our area. We've been advised to just keep an eye out, really. Speaking of keep an eye out, there's a cop that's in my neighborhood now, and it's very annoying because it's on a part of road I really like speeding on, and I can't speed on that road anymore, which is it's just not practical.
It's a travesty.
Because like
I
I
don't
think
know why. Like
What's
I
that?
don't know why I can't remember it because like I should.
what
Because they would always come into Fabricland and like always
Oh.
buy fabric.
Hutterites.
Hutterites.
God,
Yep,
I'm good.
That's it.
Anyway, the
What's-
state is a
What's their
problem.
deal?
Hmm?
I mean, facts. What's their deal?
Hutterites? No fucking clue. I'm a Google.
They speak Low German
Mhm.
and they're basically Mennonite, but they like involve like some like modern day stuff.
Oh,
So,
they're
like,
a
they
kind
drive
of
cars.
Christian.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Uh,
It
So,
was
like, they
founded
drive
by
cars
Jacob
and, like,
Hutter.
They have like some electricity, but like not much.
Amish people are weird, dog.
Oh, bro,
Bro, you ever
that's
see an
fucked.
Amish person in Tim Hortons?
Yo, like how?
I very highly doubt that you have because Amish people do not live around here.
Bro,
That's
I have.
crazy.
I'm not talking
though.
about around.
You probably saw Hutterite. They look very like they have like similar
No.
garb.
They're
Bro,
definitely
bro.
Hutterites because like Amish like won't straight like show up in like a fucking like horse and carriage. Like they do not use electricity.
Was there a
It's
horse
so
and buggy in the
whack.
cart in the parking lot? What's wacky, Ian?
Just like how are you just gonna ignore like all this technology, dog? You just want to live a life that sucks.
I mean, like that's the American
no, but
way.
like no,
Hey,
but
bro,
like they think that
Glory to
like
God.
God has given them what they needed and like you don't need anything extra. So
But God gave
Bro,
you the brain
they
that
are
created
n-
all this
They are
technology.
next
yeah,
level
and they don't
anti-vaxxers.
fucking use it, man.
Next level
They don't
anti-vaxxers.
use it. It's okay. We need a vaccine for COVID. Okay, I'm
What
not
a-
about it.
It's amazing you could say something so brave, Ian.
Yeah.
God, Ian's just like, I'm sick of COVID. I think now we need a vaccine, guys.
Like, it was cool for a little bit. I like being able to be edgy and yell at people about not wanting to wear a mask. But, like, now I'm bored.
Yeah, no, okay, like I just like I want to go to raves and I want to go to the clubs and I want to go to
Okay, bro,
bars.
I want you to come to raves. Like,
Raves would be
Yeah,
so fun.
exactly.
Bobby, you should come to a rave
so
too.
good.
Ian and I have both never been. Amy wants to bring both of us. Bobby, you should come to a rave. I think it would suit you very well.
no, Bobby
Hey.
would fucking live. Like, straight up.
I think
Best
it'd be a
life.
good time for you, Bobby.
Sweet.
And I think on that note, let's end her. The lads are yawning a lot. It's been a good time. In summary, we still don't know what the Kool-Aid Man is. But you know
He's
what?
the juice.
But
He's
we
the
all need to
juice.
go to raves.
But we all
That's
need to
the
go to
end
raves.
note. We all need to go to
Is
raves.
he a grape? Are we grapes? What are
We
grapes?
all we all need to go to raves and fuck Amish people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yup.
I mean, yeah.
Now there's a t-shirt. We all need to go to raves and
Okay,
fuck Amish
either
people.
Amish or Hutter.
Exactly.
Either
Anywhere
one.
in between.
Hey, we got another person offering to fuck Bobby. If you follow right now, I'll let you. Go- Are they already following? I don't think they are following chat, and I will sell him to you for 3 chickens. And that offer stands for anybody online that wants to. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good afternoon. We record this. Oh, he followed! He followed! Give me 3 chickens and he's
Nice.
yours. 3 chickens and he's yours.
Bro, bring him-
Bobby, you're losing that V card, dog.
All right. We record these live on Twitch every Wednesday at twitch.tv/It's Always Saturday. We have a Instagram at It's Always Saturday podcast. This will be uploaded to Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, not Apple Music, because this isn't a song. Anyway, she'll be up on Friday, just how it be. We'll see y'all then. Have a good one. Later, skaters.